So you see, when I started to do some research to understand what was going on before I started to shoot this video, I went into one of my Caribbean groups to ask somebody, yo, you know about Jamaica versus St. Lucia? And then the answer was no. But I got this interesting testimony.
People are really mean people. You know, the first time I went to Lucia, I get in 2 fights. Like, and their food nasty, so disrespectful. They're killing me off.
Well.
Oh, you mean you don't subscribe yet? Oh, you mean you don't turn on the notification bell? Oh, you mean you don't like, share and comment? Oh, you mean you don't tell a friend them about Yaadman, Etan?
Oh, you mean people that don't know say your favorite Jamaican YouTuber, Yaadman? I'm not wearing my merch right now. Maybe I can just edit it like on my chest, like right here, so. And yeah, this is a reminder that you guys can actually buy my merchandise right there from my Teespring store. Is it me like little shameless plug? You get me? Don't worry, girl, them. Don't worry. Me soon add the yard girl stuff to it as well. Alright? Alright, cool. So, anyways. Yes, people, your favorite Jamaican YouTuber, and as a matter of fact, I may very well be your favorite Caribbean YouTuber. You don't know, say Yaadman, Etan. And before me even start editing, I just need to give a special shout out and thank you to Beanie Man and Bounty Killer for their tremendous performance on the Versus Instagram page. It wasn't even just a performance or Instagram live. This was basically a whole concert to the whole world to tune in to watch Jamaica's best. Beanie and Bounty not only showed us that, you know, they're the best of their generation, but they're pretty much the best in dancehall. And of course, with every form of triumph, there always has to come with some piece of controversy, right? Now, before I even get into this, I am going to admit my ignorance and say I don't know the origins of where this is coming from. However, I know that there was a fallout between two Caribbean countries, right? It's not Jamaica and Trinidad. It's Jamaica versus St. Lucia. Yes, I know. Jamaica goes to war with every other Caribbean country every other day. But most of the time, we don't even start it, okay? The last time Jamaica feuded with a Caribbean country, to my knowledge, was with Barbados. And that's because some Bajan decided to diss Jamaica and then we ended up stealing Rihanna. But right now, it seems as if Jamaica is in war with St. Lucia. Let's see where this possibly could have come from. So, we have, most of this happens on Twitter, I must say. For those of you who are on Twitter, if you don't know about Jamaica and Twitter, I'm going to tell you right now. Jamaica and Twitter is the harshest place on Twitter. Jamaica and Twitter is completely lawless and ruthless and savage-less. Alright? Man. So this is coming from the 7th letter JA, and it is saying that it started with the clash last night. Somebody from St. Lucia said Jamaica isn't all that, and we have to point out that we are the creative capital of the Caribbean, and I think it spiraled from there, and it's all really unnecessary. We absolutely do not need to argue with any country. And I must say, before I even get started into this, I may be a bit biased because of my culture, because of my, nationality, alright? However, I do believe that, some things may go a bit, too far. Alright, but I'm only here for the shits and the giggles, alright? It seems as if somebody in St. Lucia decided to stir up some controversy. It seems like someone said, oh well, Jamaica ain't all that. And then of course, Jamaica on Twitter was like, yo man them, look here, somebody had this way. So you don't know, so the whole of Jamaica jump down on the St. Lucians, right? I'm glad my slave ship did dock at Jamaica. Suppose them did take a wrong turn and end up at St. Lucia. Would have bad mind too. Cheese and peas. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Now listen, people. I recommend that you watch this video all the way through because I am going to give my personal opinions on all of this, alright? As I said, I'm only here for the shits and the giggles. I see Jamaica, you know, but where the fuck is St. Lucia? Why now the Jamaicans come talking about the size of the country? Just so we are all clear, Jamaica is the largest of the English-speaking Caribbean in terms of, well, not in terms of landmass, but in terms of sheer population. There are about 3 million Jamaicans in Jamaica. And how many people are in St. Lucia? Alexa, what is the population of St. Lucia?
According to the CIA World Factbook, as of 2017, the population of St. Lucia is 165,000 people.
Yo, that's crazy. Just in Kingston and St. Andrew alone, we have about 1 million people in just 2 parishes in Jamaica. That is completely crazy. Alright, I always make jokes to my Caribbean friends about yo, how do you know, how you give your girl a bun? Like seriously, because the way how your country's small, like everybody know your business. It's either everybody know your business or you're hooking up with your cousin because the place is so small. To me, I feel like Jamaica is small. And there's this ongoing joke that says, yo, you know, so Jamaica is a small place, you know, because everybody ends up knowing your business. So I'm saying to myself, if Jamaica is so small, how country like St. Lucia get for do what them do? I don't understand. Like everybody over there is basically cousins and mother, brother, sister, and father. I don't get it. Everybody related over there. No, here St. Lucia's population of 6 coming to Twitter to attack Jamaica. St. Lucia, jealous, Jamaica. Do you really want to be that guy? Bomba! Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy? We have 500,000 people, international television right now on Instagram Live. Making history. Do you want to be that guy?
Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy? Listen.
You can imagine how it feels when you tell people you're from the Caribbean and them ask you, you're Jamaican? And you have to say, nah, I'm from, I must say that I've witnessed this. I have friends from all over the Caribbean, and boy, when they come to America, I can speak for America. When they come to America, not for these people, only know Jamaica in the Caribbean. Nah, I'm from St. Lucia. Oh, is that a street in Jamaica?
Yep. We actually have an avenue in New Kingston in Jamaica named St. Lucia Avenue, alright?
You think how talentless you got to be to compare COVID cases? Cuba got medicine, literacy, Trinidad got soca, oil, Jamaica has both, Tessan, Miss World, dancehall, reggae, and St. Lucia has 18 COVID cases. I think this was like a clapback from a St. Lucian where, you know, Jamaica is celebrating third at, you know, we're Jamaica. Listen, Jamaicans always celebrate and sometimes, a lot of times, we over-celebrate, but okay. Alright, what I say? Jamaicans act like those popular girls in high school, TV, movies, who thinks everyone's jealous of them and want to be them. And this girl got dig up them old tweets. This you? Miss Jamaica fine as though. Okay, Jamaica for the win. Jamaica win that E. You wanna come try this Jamaica, but in your old tweets, you didn't praise Jamaica? Okay, alright. We'll find you out though. We'll find you out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot this right now before you delete your tweets, alright? Their plans. And 2020. There's one more thing that I need to read, right? There's one more thing from this whole Twitter beef that I need to read. And this is where the jokes stop, alright? So this is allegedly as St. Lucia that made this post, and they're mocking Jamaica. Alright? A lot of this I am going to censor it because I don't think it's safe for YouTube, and it's pretty disgusting if I'm being quite honest. Alright.
St. Lucia versus Jamaica is like Nicki versus Cardi. Nicki is polished, Cardi is ghetto. Jamaicans have no class, the women are unpolished, their accent rough like sandpaper. The foreign men afraid of them. Them skin a weird type of dirty black, ew. They hate Africa, but them color favor Africans enough. What? Their culture even more so, forever looking dirty in their fake designer brands and skin always two color through bleaching. And just like the Africans they deny, all of them run down the bleach market. Street party or mud and dirt party. They dance like pigs in mud. Have you not seen it? The girls them all on the ground rolling in the dirt, classless. Them punani is called a public part.
What?
Let's not talk about their currency, a big waste. Where in the world do you pay $300 for sugar? That's why them is the biggest scammers and thieves in the US. They are so similar to the Africans that they resent. Them desperate enough. Them always hungry. Them kids always dirty in the streets. The man like horny dogs. You never see high crime, so who cares about square miles? We're good with our little place. Man, what? What? I don't know what that means. I'll choose Nicki every day. But we love y'all still. Thank you for the dancehall that we enjoy so decently. We always respected y'all contribution to the music industry. But y'all continue to berate small Caribbean islands because of square miles? Blacks cry foul to the US for racism, but racism lives among us, and unfortunately Jamaicans are the leaders.
Alright, the fun and games have stopped here. Now it's time for how I feel personally about this. Personally, what I just read, that I must say, that's none of my opinion. Alright, that was something that was written by a St. Lucian that was posted on social media. I think this person needs to understand what an oxymoron is.
Oxymoron is usually defined as a figure of speech by which a locution produces an incongruous, seemingly self-contradictory effect, as in cruel kindness or to make haste slowly.
Well, basically, contradiction. If you never understood anything what she just said a while ago, it's basically a figure of speech that highlights contradiction. What was written there, I don't understand how you are attacking Jamaicans, calling us, saying something about our dirty black, but then berating us for denying Africa. I don't understand. First of all, I don't know, and personally I don't know any Jamaican who has ever denied Africa, right? I have never been to Africa personally, how I feel. The thing is, I do know that Africa has a large place in terms of the cultural development of the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, right? Point blank, period. Where do you think all this beautiful melanin came from? How I feel about all of this personally, you know, fun and games, I always say, don't ever diss Jamaica on Twitter. Don't ever! Especially when you are the aggressor. I am here not just for reggae and dancehall, but you know, I'm also here for the soca. And you know, I'd like to get into calypso as well. I feel as if together we are more powerful as a region than we are powerful as individual countries, right? But a lot of this was just for Twitter, for trolling, is it me? A lot of this was just, you know, the typical social media clapback type of culture. But when you go so far for this we like that, come on now. When you write things like that, you're setting yourself up to be attacked. Alright? No, yes, Jamaica has our problems. Yes, Jamaica has our issues with crime rates. But come on, everywhere has issues with crime. Yes, Jamaica has serious issues with crime. But this, when you think about this, when you think about how this argument started, this argument allegedly started, correct me if I'm wrong, because people, my own Caribbean people, decided to say something bad about Jamaica because of Beanie and Bounty Killer's representation on such a large platform. A platform that brought more awareness to Jamaica, more awareness to the Caribbean, our culture, and just our lifestyle. Over 500,000 people on an Instagram live, that's almost unheard of. And coming out of Jamaica make it even more so. Whether you like it or not, Jamaica is the largest of the English-speaking Caribbean. Whether you like in terms of population, I think the largest land space, since everybody feel like they want to argue size for some reason, is Guyana, right? But in terms of population, there are about 3 million Jamaicans in Jamaica, right? Jamaica is the most popular Caribbean country. And I don't care about language barriers at this point. Jamaica more popular than Cuba, that have 11 million people. More popular than the entirety of Hispaniola, which is Dominican Republic and Haiti. You see me? Jamaica has produced so many legends in sports, arts. You see me? Entire genres of music have come out of Jamaica. Would you believe that hip-hop wouldn't even be hip-hop without Jamaica? Would hip-hop even exist without Jamaica? Let me not talk about Bob Marley. Let me not talk about Usain Bolt. Let me not talk about the legends that so many people look towards. Alright? I don't need to explain why Jamaica is as popular as it is. But I don't see the need for all this division. I'm not going to say that every Caribbean person is the same, because I'd be very wrong if I do, because we are of different countries, we're of different cultures slightly. But Caribbean culture is what unites us. You see me? Caribbean culture is what keeps us together. And regardless of what slave ship your ancestors were docked in, at the end of the day, we still have our Caribbean culture that keeps us bonded. I understand national patriotism and representing your country, but as Caribbean people, we represent an entire region of people. Just because we're different doesn't mean there needs to be a problem. Alright? So please, when you're trolling online, be careful. Especially when you are the aggressor. Relax yourself. I have no problems with any of my Lucian friends who know yourself, big up on yourself anywhere in the world. Alright, I love my Caribbean people all the time. And I've never segregated against my Caribbean people. I love you. Alright, big up on yourself. Hopefully I get to go to Trinidad Carnival next year and weird things. But anyways, people, you don't know, so it was Yaadman Etan. And yeah, that was Jamaica versus St. Lucia. Comment down below and tell me how you feel. Alright, big up on the damn self. And yes, don't worry, I think the next video that I'm going to do is me retwisting my hair. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. People, big up on yourself.